Welcome Indycar fans to the California Grand Prix here in California, obviously. 39 Indy cars ready to go racing here, and we're going to start off with the starting lineup. Please pardon my pronunciation. Starting in the back is the 41. I'm going to have to go here. The 41 of Martin Plowman. And then, forget it, I'm just going to last name. Someone Elishan, 33 of Davison. 21 of Hildebrand, 98 of Hawksworth, 5 of Jacques Villeneuve, number 2 of Juan Pablo Montoya, number 34 of Munoz, number 6 of Bell, number 18 of Beatrice.
Drivers, start your engines.
Little technical difficulties there with the command. The 8 of Ryan Briscoe, 16 of Servia, the 11 of Sebastian Bourdais, the 17 of, I'm not going to pronounce that, 26 of Kurt Busch, 83 of Charlie Kimball, 67 of Joseph Newgarden, number 14 of Takuma Sato, 68 of Alex Tagliani, excuse me, 91 of Buddy Lazier, 28 of Ryan Hunter-Ray, the 63 of Pippa Mann, 15 of Graham Rahal. Oh, we missed you. Oh, you missed someone. We missed Scott Dixon. 27 of James Hinchcliffe, 12 of Will Power, 22 of Sage Karam, number 77 of Simon Pagenaud, the 10 of Tony Kanaan, the, I always mix these two up, Marco Andretti, the 25 of Marco Andretti, 19 of Justin Wilson, the number 3 of Elio Castroneves, and the 20 of Ed Carpenter. That is your field, and we are ready to go 215 miles per hour at Auto Club in California for 25 laps. Double file for the restart. These guys are going to fan out really quickly, as they have earlier here. Coming out of turn 4 for the last time of the pace lap. The number 3 of Helio Castroneves leading the field. Coming to the start-finish line 2 by 2, 20 rows deep. We are green. Cars have already taken it 4 wide at the very start. All the way up against the wall. Castroneves put off to a great start. Tight 3 wide right there. Coming out of turn 2. No incidents. They all make it out safely. Still some 3 wide action as we are side by side for the lead up at the front. Ed Carpenter, whoa! Carpenter goes around with ease. Castroneves lost it, and now he's got to hold off third from the clutches of Andretti. Lap 2 of 25. Still 3 wide action, almost 4 wide there for a second. Castroneves continues to fall back. He comes down, almost takes himself out along. Ooh, he is going backwards. Caution is out. Oh, we had a wreck. We had a big wreck, it looks like. Plowman and Ailshin, don't know how to say that. Villeneuve, not surprised he's in it. Looks like quite the pileup of his pace car. Cannot tell the difference between tarmac or asphalt and grass, so we're going to go see a replay right now. Back with the replay, you want to watch the 7 of Ailshin. I'm not going to say the name. Watch the number 7, has a great run. Pulls to the inside to make a pass, and looks like drives it in way too hard. Tries to make that stick, but ultimately results in disaster for these 5 drivers. We're on board with Plowman. You see rearview mirror there. And there goes the 7. Really hard hit. Head on. That definitely hurt. Glad to see that all drivers are okay. Gonna take you back live for the restart now. Well, I've done it again, ladies and gentlemen. I have missed the restart, but you only missed the first 10 seconds of it. Nothing else. Ed Carpenter is still in the lead. So the racing should be a little bit calmer. Shouldn't have a lot of 3 wide craziness going on this time around. considering they were single file here. Check the leaderboard. Everybody remains in the race, some just slower than others. Carpenter is leading the race. However, he faces challenge from Castroneves and Andretti. Castroneves, after sliding back early on, has come back. He is inside for the lead. Looks like he might have it. Oh, big slip by Carpenter. He's going to hold up Andretti in more of the line inside of him. Opens up the door for James Hinchcliffe in second place to take the position. We have a tight battle for the lead here. The inside lane seems to really be moving. The outside just doesn't have the grip right now. Hinchcliffe coming out of the corner. Looks like he's going to be the new leader at the line. Hinchcliffe had it barely theirs. Looks like they're drafting a little bit here. Two Target Racing teams. Did not like it. Whoa, crazy three-wide move there by Scott Dixon. Broke that up really quickly. And now we have a much bigger pack of cars at the front here fighting for the race lead. Hinchcliffe loses ground there, and Tony Kanaan now has a much more comfortable lead than most of these guys have seen so far. Things have really chilled out about 12th on back, but up here at the front, things have not calmed down yet. There goes Scott Dixon, contact almost. Looks like contact with Andretti, trying to get both target cars 1-2. They successfully do that, but Dixon needs to get down to that inside. I think he will. Doesn't look like the outside has been very successful for any of these guys so far. He's got a challenge coming from Carpenter. Carpenter's back. Dixon should have a run here. Trying to keep both target cars on the podium. Looks like he'll keep the podium, but I don't know about second. There goes the outside lane. Oh, that's tight. Carpenter lost it a little bit there. Still a race for second, and now we have a lot of cars piled in. Ryan Hunter-Reay, Alex Tagliani start a little deeper than the field of these guys, making themselves known in this race. Hinchcliffe on the inside. Kanaan still leading this race. He took the lead a few laps ago, and he hasn't looked back. He's got a challenge from Hinchcliffe, who's got drafting assistance from Hunter-Reay. He's got a huge run, and he's going to have the inside. Oh, contact! Kanaan tried to get back to the gas early enough, and contact cost him and Hinchcliffe the lead. New leader, Ryan Hunter-Reay, 28. Maybe not for long. He's got a challenge from the inside from Helio Castroneves. Back again. It's the third time he's driven back up to the front. Doesn't have the lead quite yet. Hunter-Reay has a much faster corner entry here. He's going to try and cut down. No, he won't. He's going to be safe. 3 wide for the lead coming out of turn 2. They are 3 wide going down the backstretch for the lead. Castroneves, Kanaan, and Ryan Hunter-Reay. This diminishes down to a 2 wide battle, and now Tony Kanaan has reclaimed the lead. Really close racing there for the lead. It's not over yet. Castroneves with a great run, coming back on the outside. Oh, that outside won't stick. Here comes Will Power. Will Power for the contact. Castroneves up the hill. Almost a disaster. Castroneves losing a lot of ground, and Ryan Hunter-Reay, but that opened the door for Will Power to come to the front. Ooh, little contact maybe? I don't know, but Will Power will unroot Tony Kanaan from that lead finally and take it. 10 to go. Things got pretty scary there for a second, so we're going to go take a look at the replay. Take a look at it here. Castroneves has a great run. Gets in there too hot and hits the brakes. Here's where Ryan Hunter-Reay tries to get him. Hits the wheel there, and look how close he gets to the wall. Saves it, but loses a lot of track position. So here he comes. He has a run. Not a very big one, but something to contend with, and gets on the brakes there. Now when the contact is made, Watch how close he gets to the wall. It almost hits the wall. Great car control. It looks a lot like he does hit it, but he doesn't actually. We go to the helicopter view. Maybe he gets it a little bit trying to stay off these guys. No, he doesn't hit it at all. He was barely. We're going to go back live now. While we were gone looking at the replay, we had a change for the lead. Will Power. Uh-oh. Contact there. Mid-pack here. Will Power lost the lead to Marco Andretti. Marco Andretti is now the leader. And these guys are getting a little feisty once again. This little lead pack has really been out of hand. Contact there between Scott Dixon and Will Power. Scott Dixon going to use it to his advantage, and now he has a run. He is to the inside of Marco Andretti, going for the lead. Guy's racing very aggressively. He goes low. He's got that preferred line. Look out. Ooh, Will Power all over the back, and look who's back. Ryan Hunter-Reay has returned to the front of the field, and here comes Alex Tagliani as well. Big race for the lead. Hunter-Reay once again shooting for the lead. Scott Dixon defending on the outside. Hunter-Reay will complete the pass as Will Power loses more ground. And once again, back at the front, Helio Castroneves. Fourth time? I'm not sure. That lead was not very long. Alex Tagliani now has the lead once again. Dangerous spot for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Last time somebody was in this spot, it did not end well for them. Gets off the gas. Doesn't look like anything too super. Oh, contact between Helio Castroneves and Andretti. That would have been a disaster. That was close. 7 more times around. Alex Tagliani in the lead, pulling out to passes the 3 of Castroneves. Tagliani trying to make the outside work to defend, and it looks like he's got a chance to keep the position. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. He can't pull down in time, and now they're 3 wide again for position. Castroneves does have the lead, but he does not have it secured. He goes high contact. Whoa, he gets hit out of the way. This time he's in the wall. He is in the wall hard. Heavy damage. I think that will do it for him. That is heavy damage to the Helio Castroneves car. I am sure he is out of this race now. Now we've got Tony Kanaan and Ryan Hunter-Reay, who have been here all day, but also Charlie Kimball for the first time, making his presence known at the front. As we go back and look, onto pit road comes Ryan Briscoe as pit stops are here. I totally forgot pit stops. Helio Castroneves, of course, moving back up through the field. However, he did just pass a lot of cars on pit road. I don't know. He could move back up again. Ryan Hunter-Reay in the lead. Then it goes Charlie Kimball, Tony Kanaan, Marco Andretti, Ed Carpenter, and here they come to pit road. We got one car staying out. That's James Hinchcliffe. Not sure if anybody else is staying out with him, but he is yet to pit. There is one. Hinchcliffe will obviously not make it to the end. There is one that also stayed out. Kurt Busch and James Hinchcliffe, both staying out on the racetrack. Hawksworth also running in the back there. So our first round of green flag pitters are now coming off of pit road. Hinchcliffe should be coming right here. Hinchcliffe is in. And here comes Kurt Busch. Now we want to go find a 28 of Ryan Hunter-Reay because he came in the leader. He will come out in front of Charlie Kimball and Tony Kanaan, but not by a lot. It looks like out of these three, we'll have our winner. Quite a ways back to the other target car of Scott Dixon. Here come Will Power and Alex Tagliani. They're not going to get there in time, as now we have a 3-car race up here at the front. Ryan Hunter-Reay has a comfortable lead over Charlie Kimball, but it might not It might not be enough for him. Let's see what it is when the scoring updates here in a second. I'm a little surprised it didn't update. I know why it didn't update. Kurt Busch is not the lead. Kurt Busch is second. In first place is Hinchcliffe. James Hinchcliffe is the leader. And oh my goodness. Not anymore. Alright, I thought I was surprised for a second. He is not the leader. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh boy. 3 to go, and there's a caution. Pace car is out on track. We'll go look at the replay. Back for the reason at the caution, which will unfortunately end the race. Sebastian Bourdais. Bourdais, very scary wreck. He dive bombs here, and this is ugly. Into the catch fence there. Flipping over. The type of risks these drivers take at tracks like this. Oncoming traffic almost hitting him. Let's go on board. He is on board, running 16th, about mid-pack. He tries to make it sick, and this hurts big time. Definitely a scary incident. We're going to come back to live in a moment with what is likely the finishing results. Back to you live here on lap 25 of 25. As the cars cross the line for the final time, it will be Ryan Hunter-Reay winning the California Grand Prix of Indycar. Unfortunately, under yellow was still a thriller of a race. Ended with a very scary track for our friend, a very scary wreck for our friend Sebastian Bourdais, who fortunately is okay. I mean, don't worry, he's fine. I think, yeah, he's fine. An exciting race nonetheless. Not an exciting finish, but definitely an exciting race. Lots of moments, scary moments. Helio Castroneves had a very interesting day. Unfortunately, he was mired back in 23rd place after running at the front. Actually, he didn't spend a terrible amount of time at the front. Most of his day was just trying to stay at the front. But yep, Ryan Hunter-Reay is unofficially your winner, followed by Charlie Kimball in second. Tony Kanaan, who really probably had the strongest car all day. He led a lot of laps and stayed around the front most of the day. And just unfortunately got the bitter end of that pit cycle and ended up third. He got a podium finish. His teammate Scott Dixon also looks good right behind him. Alex Tagliani made a charge at the end. So did Will Power. Will Power came on strong at one point. Marco Andretti made a few appearances. Here's one guy that we haven't talked about. He spent a lot of day quiet, came home 8th. So did Simon Pagenaud, and James Hinchcliffe was there for a little bit. Pittman ran 11th, and the rest is history. We are now going to take a look at the official finishing results. Of course, nothing should really change, as expected. Kurt Busch bringing it home 14th. Justin Wilson 15th. Buddy Lazier 17th. Ed Carpenter back in 20th. That hurts. He did great at the start, especially Helio Castroneves started on the pole, lost 22 positions. Big upset. Some of these guys back here that we'd expect to see at the front. Okay, Bourdais, okay, he wrecked. But Juan Pablo Montoya is a big 130 second. That hurts. That really has hurt. But despite our finish under caution, still a great race. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. I like doing IndyCar because it's way easier to get a good track and physics set up for IndyCar than it is for NASCAR. Mostly because these things will drive just about anywhere, which is what's really fun about them and really fun to watch and commentate. It's very high-paced action. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next video.